Right, you lot, this week we are in Europa-Park. I cannot believe I have just said that. It looks absolutely incredible here. I've only been here 5 minutes, I'm already amazed. The theming around the entrance is actually superb. It is so good. You can already tell they go to every single inch of detail with this park. And yeah, I am really excited. So at the moment, it's about 8:20 in the morning. The park opens at 9. They let you in early, but they don't let you go around the whole park until 9 o'clock. So I'm just waiting now, sticking around, but I am so excited for today. Voltron looks absolutely incredible. Max Striker coaster, cannot wait to get on that because it launches you up vertically. 7 inversions, that is going to be incredible. Just like this park, the theming around here is amazing. I keep going on about it. Silver Star's going to be interesting because it's a B&M Hyper compared to Shambhala. I don't think it will be better than Shambhala, but it will be interesting to try it out. Woden, I've heard incredible things. That is meant to be insane. What else? We've got Blue Fire, another Mack multi-launch coaster, just like Helix in Liseberg, which was really good. It's going to be interesting to compare that to Helix and Icon over at Pleasure Beach. And we've also got a Mack water coaster. I think it's called Atlantis. I'm probably wrong about that. I'll find out a bit later. But I'm looking forward to that. Just open the park and let everyone through. Everyone is rushing. It's quite mad actually. It doesn't seem like it's too busy today, which is good because I do only have one day here. I do want to get on everything. So let's make sure we get on Voltron straight away because that's what I'm most excited for. It looks absolutely incredible.
Wir müssen unsere Experimente dringend ausweiten. Wer weiß, wie lange man uns überhaupt noch gewähren lässt.
I just done Voltron. That is absolutely incredible. Incredible. That might be the best coaster I've done so far. That was amazing. I'm so glad I've got it out of the way straight away. It's got a single rider queue, so hopefully I'll be making the most of that. But yeah, I'm speechless. That was insane. The amount of airtime. You are pretty much not sitting in your seat for the whole ride. It launches you up vertically, and the hang time you get at the top is insane. There's a stall on it. You feel like you're going to fall out your seat. It was incredible. I was on the back row, loads of airtime, absolutely mental. I cannot wait to get back on that later because I think that might be my #1 coaster now. That was so good. I'm actually amazed at how good that was. That was insane. I don't know what else to say. Halfway through the ride, it like stops you, it spins you around, and you launch backwards and you go up a spike. It's so good. I can't describe how good it is. But yeah, wow, that was actually incredible. You get that much airtime, right? My top was actually like starting lifted up. I had to like start pulling it down. I actually got scared. Everything in my pocket was going to start falling out, even though I've got zip pockets. If that's the standard of rides here, then today's going to be amazing. But I'm going to come back to Voltron again later. Definitely do that again later. It's probably going to be the last ride I go on today. Hopefully, I might get to lap it if the park's quiet enough, which I really hope I do. Anyway, now I'm going to head towards Woden and Blue Fire because they're right at the back of the park, so I'm guessing they're going to be quite empty. I want to say as well, the way this park is presented shows why European theme parks are so much better than the ones in the UK. Like, there's theming everywhere. I was at Alton Towers on Sunday, and don't get me wrong, I love Alton Towers. It's amazing, one of my favourite theme parks, but when you compare it to just how good, especially here, because here looks incredible already, it makes you realise just how bad they are in the UK in terms of how they present them. Maybe not for the rides, because to be fair, some of the rides in the UK are amazing, but the way the parks are presented are nowhere near as good. Absolutely huge as well. Like, I've been walking for about 10 minutes. I've only just got to Woden and where Blue Fire is, and I found a Mack water coaster as well. I think they've actually got 2 Mack water coasters here as well, which should be quite interesting. I think the one I'm at now is not the one I want to do straight away. I'm not asked if I don't get on that. I know there's another one, but because this place is so big, I've not come across it yet. I have no idea where it is. But anyway, now let's go straight to Woden, get on that, and then Blue Fire, and that's already half the coasters that I've wanted to do done already today. Queue line, I'm in the single rider queue line, so hopefully it's going to be quite short because the main queue's on 25 minutes. It's going to be interesting comparing this to Wicker Man from Alton Towers the other day, and Balder over at Liseberg as well. So remember Balder being quite tame around the corners. This is meant to be rapid the whole way round. Hopefully it should be quite good, and I'll see you all when I'm off the ride. So I've just done Woden, only waited about 10 minutes in a single rider line, so not bad at all compared to the main queue being 25 minutes. It was quite good. Not that much airtime, I'll be honest, but through the corners, that thing just chucks you about. It was good. Would I say it was better than Balder at Liseberg? For airtime, no. But I'd say as an overall ride, yeah. It's definitely better than Wicker Man at Alton Towers. Wicker Man's really good, but it's quite short. Woden is very, very long. You're in the queue line as well, and you're waiting in the station. The train passes through the station, and I mean it flies through the station, and it makes such loud noise. It actually gives you a bit of a headache. But yeah, overall, it's a good ride. I thought I'd get a little bit more airtime than I did, but other than that, I'm not complaining. Did enjoy the ride. And now I'm going to head to Blue Fire, and it's going to be interesting, like I said earlier, to compare it to Helix and Icon at Pleasure Beach and Liseberg. This is the same type of roller coaster. I'm looking forward to it. It was the first version of this roller coaster that ever came out, so it might be a little bit tame. I'm not too sure. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it, but let's get on it and we'll find out. Currently it's only a 5-minute queue, which is good. I've only been here 40 minutes. I've already done Voltron, I've done Woden, and I should have Blue Fire done within the next 10 minutes. So it's looking quite quiet today, which is good. As I said, I've only got one day here, want to make the most of it. Okay, so that's Blue Fire done. It was okay. Definitely, it's nowhere near as good as Helix over at Liseberg. It's quite tame. The launch isn't that powerful. It's another tame launch, but it's a decent ride. If you're just starting to get into roller coasters, or you're a bit scared, or you want to go on a bigger coaster but you don't know how to feel about it, this is a really good starter coaster for you because it's not that intense. It is really tame. It's a good ride. The final inversion is it's incredible. It chucks you about. I remember the guy I was speaking to in Alton Towers on Sunday told me it's a bit like a Mosasaurus roll on Velocicoaster over at Universal. I don't know if I can agree with that because I've never been on it, but if that's what the Mosasaurus roll is like, then I cannot wait until the day I finally go to Universal because the final inversion is incredible. But it's okay. Not much airtime, launch is tame, but other than that, not too bad. I'd say it's better than Icon, just because of the final inversion. But other than that, nowhere near as good as Helix, but it was still quite good. What I will give Blue Fire its credit for though is the theming. The theming is incredible. Before you go to the launch, it's full of animatronics, full of smoke effects, smell pods. It immerses you in quite well around the ride. There's loads of rock work. So for the theming, it is really good, but that's standard for Europa-Park. Now I want to do the rapids, but I don't know where the entrance is. I've just walked around in a massive circle. Boats are going around almost half empty, so I can't imagine there's that much of a queue for them. So hopefully if I find the entrance, we can get on them. First time since I was probably a kid, I think I've actually got lost in the theme park because I cannot find the entrance for these rapids anywhere. It only took me about 10 minutes to find the entrance. Hopefully I am in the right entrance now. I didn't know what to expect from these rapids though, because I didn't even know Europa-Park had rapids until yesterday. So I've not seen any POVs or anything. I don't know if it's meant to be a soaker like Valhalla or if it's quite tame like for rapids at Alton Towers, but we'll find out. So it might be a bit stupid to record on here, but fuck it, let's see what happens. My phone did get water damage in Alton Towers as well the other day, so I don't know why I'm doing this. The things I do for you lot. Oh no, I can see a big wave here. Oh dear. Oh, I don't want to get wet. Look at this. Oh shit. Oh dear. Oh my god. That's cold. Oh my god, he's pouring water out his bloody bucket. Better miss me. That better miss me. Good. Going into a tunnel. We're going into a dark tunnel. It's not even 10 o'clock in the morning yet. I don't want to get drenched. I don't even have food yet. I don't want to be eating food drenched. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh, smoke effect. Spooky. This is spooky in here. Yeah, sick one. Wait. Oh dear. Oh! Oh, I don't think you saw it on camera. I got soaked on my back. Deary me. Oh, there's water coming in the boat. Oh, look at this. Look at it. Just have a day off. Have a day off. Okay, we're good. We're good. My back is drenched at the moment, by the way. I don't think you lot saw that on camera. But yeah, my back is not in a good way at the moment. Look at that. Oh, this bit looks terrible. I did not see that one coming. Bloody hell. Why is it targeting my back? Right, just target like somewhere else, not my back. God's sake. The other boat's catching us up here, so we're going to get overtaken by the other boat. That'll be embarrassing. Right, here come the waterfalls. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Bloody hell. So, I think we're good. I think we're gonna survive them. Yeah, that's the end of it now. That's the end of it. Photo just got taken. It's alright. I mean, I got a little bit wet. I got more wet than I got the rapids in Alton Towers the other day. Although it was raining when I was on them. Keen James Charlie, you will know. You lot are watching. But yeah, not a bad rapids, but quite tame. A bit like Blue Fire. It's a bit wet after that. I can't lie. I'm a bit cold now. I'm walking a bit like a weirdo as well, because it's quite cold still. Now I'm going to head towards Silver Star, the B&M Hyper. And I can't wait to compare this to Shambhala, because Shambhala is the only other B&M Hyper I've done. So it's going to be interesting. I've heard it's not going to be as good, but it is themed around Formula One, specifically Mercedes. So I'm quite excited to walk through the queue line because I think there's like a replica F1 car in there and a replica safety car. So it'd be really cool to see that, especially in a queue line for a roller coaster. Really expect to see them there, but yeah, let's go and find out. Right, so that's Silverstar done. You know what, fair play, that's quite good. Probably the second best ride I've done here so far. For a B&M Hyper, I didn't get that much airtime compared to Shambhala anyway, but I was mid-train, so I'll go back on it again later. That queue shifts, by the way. The operations on Silverstar and here as the whole place are incredible. I've never seen such good operations ever, especially compared to Portaventura, because Shambhala, same B&M Hyper, the queue line there moves so slow. So how come that one moves so quick? I don't know. It just shows how good the operations are here. Would I say that was better than Shambhala? No, but it was still really good. Will say it's really, really forceful. Through some of the corners, you get really good laterals. After the mid-course brake run, the air time you get going down that little drop is incredible. It's insane. The final half of the ride definitely packs a punch. It's really whippy, really forceful. I did like it. I wasn't expecting it to be better than Shambhala either, so I'm not disappointed if it's not. Yeah, overall that was a really good ride. Like I said, second best here. I've now done everything. The park's not even been open 2 hours. I've done everything I've wanted to do. So now I'm going to go on some of the smaller rides, some of the dark rides. I do want to do the Mack water coaster actually, so I need to get that done. But once I've got that done, then that is literally everything I wanted to get done. So I'm really happy. I've got all day now to do re-rides. Definitely doing Voltron a few more times because Voltron is incredible. It's worth coming here alone just to go on Voltron. Like honestly, if you're not asked about going on anything else, just make sure you go on Voltron because it is insane. I'm getting in the queue line for Poseidon and Mack water coaster. I'm looking forward to this. I've wanted to do this for quite a while. I've known about Europa-Park for quite a while. This is one of the bucket list rides. Mack water coaster, similar to one of what, I can't remember what it was called, but I did one like this in Energylandia, but I think that was an Intamin. I think this was the first ever Mack water coaster as well, so I'm looking forward to it. It should be quite good. I'm expecting to get absolutely soaked. And yeah, I'm looking at people on the boats now. Oh my god, they're drenched. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Why? I've been in these queue lines as well, by the way. It's incredible. Like I keep saying, they go the extra mile, and it's so good. It's nice to go to a theme park that's actually themed. Right, so that's Poseidon done. It was alright, I'm not that wet from it, which is quite good. The actual coaster element of it was quite horrible. It's really rough. I was at the front. It's really, really janky. The metal bars on the restraints, you bash your legs against them. It's not very pleasant. But other than that, it's not too bad. I'd say it was better than the one I did in Energylandia. Although I did get more wet on that, to be fair. Actually, no, maybe it's not, but it was alright. And to be fair, I want to say I've come off that quite lucky because I've seen other people coming off it and they are absolutely drenched. There is one more ride that I feel like I really want to do, but I don't know where it is. It's another ride I only found out about yesterday. But once I've done that, re-rides on pretty much everything. Voltron definitely. Woden I want to try again because it's mid-train on that. I feel like it'd be much better towards the back. Silverstar I want to try again. I hope I can get a ride towards the back of that. I think they let you sit where you want on it as well, so hopefully I should be able to do that. But yeah, so far, really, really good day. Really pleased with this park. It's met my expectations. So yeah, now I'm going to make my way towards Pirates of Batavia. I think that's how you say it, which is in the Holland themed. Oh my god, I nearly got absolutely drenched, man. Yeah, but it's in the Holland themed area of the park. Not a clue where that is. I probably walked past it earlier without even realising, but yeah, hopefully it should be quite good, just like pretty much everything else here.
Il y aura des tempêtes, des forteresses bien gardées et de féroces pirates qui viendront vous barrer la route comme la terrible.
Einziger hat überlebt.
So Pirates of Batavia, you all saw the footage, it was alright, it's more for kids really, but yeah, not too bad. And now, just going to do some re-rides I think on Voltron, Silverstar as well, and once I've done that I'll catch back up with you all in a bit. Right, so it's been a few hours since kept you all up to date. I just had 2 rides on Voltron and 1 ride on Silverstar. Voltron, definitely the best roller coaster I've ever been on. Some of the hang time you get on that is actually really scary. You think you're gonna smash your head against the floor. It's amazing. The back row on Silverstar, much better than the first ride. Still not quite as good as Shambhala, although the second half of the ride after the mid-course brake run is really good. The pop of air time you get when you go down that drop is amazing. Yeah, overall having quite a good day so far. Just had some food. It is really expensive here. I bought a bottle of water earlier, it's €4, and then I just had food for a meal that was about €11. So yeah, just for a burger and chips. So it is really expensive here, but it's worth it. Anyway, now I'm going to go back to Woden and do Blue Fire again and just go for flow for the rest of the day because I've pretty much done everything I've wanted to. Right, so just had our second ride on Woden and that was incredible. It was so much better than the first ride I had on it. Changed my opinion about it a lot more. Definitely, there it goes. Definitely the best wooden roller coaster I've done. It just chucks you about through every single corner. You go side to side. You think you're gonna fall out your seat. In terms of airtime, it's not the best, but the speed of it is just insane. It is so good. Probably the third best ride here after Voltron and Silver Star. But yeah, now I'm gonna go back and do Blue Fire again. It's starting to get a little bit busier now. I just queued about 40 minutes for Woden, but the queue line was quite interesting actually. It's loads of things to look at, really well themed like everything else here. One more quick thing to add about Woden as well. It is the loudest roller coaster I have ever heard. Like, you can hear it all across the park. Anyway, let's go and give Blue Fire another try. Hopefully it's warmed up a bit now. Because it was quite tame earlier apart from the last inversion. So I'm hoping it should be a little bit better. I'm looking at the queue right now and it's a lot longer than it was before. Right, so just come off Blue Fire for the second time, and I tell you what, I was towards the front this time, and it was a lot better. Bit more force to it towards the front. It's definitely warmed up a lot more as the day's gone on. I enjoyed it a lot more that time. I could definitely say now it's better than Icon, although I kind of already thought it was. The final inversion is still absolutely insane, and yeah, it is a lot better than I thought it was. Right, so we're actually back in the hotel. Unfortunately, I didn't get to vlog for the rest of the day in Europa-Park because my phone was about to die. But I had an absolutely amazing time. It was so good. It's probably the best theme park I'll ever go to. Maybe apart from for ones in Florida I might go to in the future. But it's going to be very hard to beat. Voltron is absolutely incredible. At the end of the day, I had about 7 rides in total. I think I did about 4 in a row. My head was hurting after that. But the final ride I had was on the front row. The amount of airtime I got was absolutely insane. Definitely my number 1 coaster. Before that, I did Silver Star 3 times. Did that on the front row as well. Both are definitely front row coasters. They are so good. The front row on Silver Star, you really do feel the speed and the wind brushing against your face. I had a slight headache, so every time the train started rattling a little bit, my head was killing, but it was worth it. The hang time you get on the stall on Voltron, oh my god, that is so good. Like you feel like you're hanging there for like 10 years. It is amazing. The queue line for Voltron is so good. It just moves, it keeps moving, it doesn't stop. Like you get to the advertising board saying how long the queue's going to be, and it says like 40 minutes, but you're only in there for 20 because the queue just keeps moving. The operations are so good. They just don't stop sending the trains out, and it is absolutely amazing. I did Woden a total of 3 times. Woden really got better as the day went on. I really enjoyed Woden the last 2 times I did it. I think I only waited about 60 minutes total for that as well, for back-to-back rides on it. So it's not that bad. It's so good. It keeps its speed really well. I did Blue Fire again. It's an alright coaster. I wouldn't say it's better than Helix still at Liseberg, because I'm comparing it because it's the same type of roller coaster. I'd say though, because of the last inversion on it, it's better than Icon at Pleasure Beach. If it wasn't for that last inversion, it wouldn't be as good. But the last inversion does carry it. Other than that, it's quite tame. The launch, it's alright. It's probably the weakest launch I've ever done, especially when you compare it to Voltron, which I did a bit later on. That launch is really punchy before you go into the vertical part of that. Also, especially compared to Red Force at Portaventura, I mean, that launch is absolutely incredible. But yeah, had an absolutely amazing day at Europa-Park, and I'm actually gutted I couldn't record a bit more, but I did need my phone battery. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Also, when I was in the queue to get on Voltron for the final ride of the day, I found out my flight got cancelled home. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck in Germany. I don't know when I'm going to get home. So yeah, that's a small little issue I've got to sort out, figure out. Hopefully, I actually get home by tomorrow because I've got work on Friday. And I don't really want to be missing any work, especially after how expensive this trip has been. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. And thank you so much for watching. I've really, really enjoyed my trip to Europa-Park. If you want to find out how to get to Europa-Park, go and check out the travel vlog I made. I think I'm going to release it before this one. So yeah, that should be out by the time you lot are watching this. Oh, this all killing my head. Like my head's all over the place at the moment. But yeah, go and check that out. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you all in the next one.